RealTalk, You're listening to AM 1280 The Patriot. I'm Eric Purius with Bell Mortgage here with Cheryl Kempenick of Coldwell Banker Burnet. Hi, Cheryl.
Hey, Eric. I am so excited. Joining us now is the phenomenal Senior Vice President of Coldwell Banker Burnet. He manages the #1 Coldwell Banker office in the country, and he has been my manager and mentor for over 10 years. Welcome, Matt.
Thanks, Cheryl. Appreciate that, and your introduction was wonderful. Very, very excited to be part of the show.
Thanks. So, Matt, we also have Ryan Kempenick here and Donna Kwan-Rude, and they've all worked with you for many years as well.
That's man.
That's great. So you've got the whole dream team assembled.
We do.
We're here.
Yeah. So, Matt, tell us a little bit about Coldwell Banker Burnet and what is so great about the company and particularly our office.
Thanks for the question, and it's a favorite topic of mine. And I would, without much hesitation, the X factor, the factor that makes the office special is clearly the people. And we're fortunate to have just great agents, and I certainly put you at the very top, and your team and the success that's been achieved by the office. It's a collective success, and we're excited and proud of that. But also remember and remind myself every day that these aren't numbers on a piece of paper. Each transaction is one satisfied customer and client at a time, and it's a result of great people going the extra mile.
You know, I really agree with that, and one of the reasons that I am so happy to be at the Lakes office is because of the agents there. We have such a great group of agents that are available to network with us, help get our listings sold, and everybody is so helpful, bouncing ideas off of each other and getting any problems that arise solved. The other thing too, Matt, that is pretty fascinating is how we really corner the market when it comes to upper bracket homes. You know, over 50% of the properties over $1 million are sold by Coldwell Banker agents. Why do you think that is?
It's a great statistic, and it's one which I believe has been earned. We didn't start #1 back in 1973. Ralph Burnet decided he had a dream and borrowed some money and founded a company, and the ability to garner market share is a process, and it's building relationships, and we respect and we cherish the business. First-time home buyer all the way through somebody who's purchasing a very upper bracket property that might be the destination home of their dreams, and those relationships have been built and developed over decades, over generations, and that's an important part of it. But also the ability to look at marketing and to be sensitive to different segments of the market. One of the firsts for the company was an idea, and the idea was, why don't we create a distinctive homes division, which is something that was done many years back, and it was an opportunity for people to network, and sometimes the information was discretionary. People were founding companies, moves that weren't necessarily going to be shared publicly, and we were able to share that information and create a robust network. And that, again, getting back to the people, was founded on trust, sharing information with one another to help each other out and to ultimately provide an additional tool for our customers and clients. And from that was born some marketing tools, a magazine, a distribution list, and really a commitment to provide a high level of service and exposure for these properties.
You know, that's really a great point about buyers moving up, because almost everybody starts out as a first-time home buyer and they're looking at lower priced homes, and ultimately they keep growing with their families, moving to other neighborhoods, maybe school districts they're searching out. And that's our goal, is to stick with them and follow them throughout their whole transition period. You know, one more thing that I really like too about the Coldwell Banker company, Matt, is that we can work with other agents across the country, and we can refer our clients back and forth. I've been to a few different real estate seminars in California, New York, and it's so much fun to meet some of the agents in different parts of the country and see what they're going through. Do you have any experience with that?
Very much so. It's been very, very rewarding. Our company was founded as Burnet Realty, and then we've evolved. And as a locally owned company, great and dynamic and entrepreneurial, the opportunity to create a strategic alliance with Coldwell Banker took place. And really one of the major benefits was to be part of a larger organization and have those international relationships. We're currently wrapping up a great meeting that took place in Hollywood, California. It's called Gen Blue, and we've got a wonderful group of realtors from around the country who've attended that and shared ideas, panels, and it's just been a powerful experience. I was attending a meeting recently, and I was sitting at a table with a group from our New York company, the Corcoran Group, which is part of Coldwell Banker, as well as our California group, and they were talking about Silicon Valley and Manhattan, and of course I was bragging about Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Twin Cities, and how we compete with them now. Their prices, they probably have one more zero added to everything that we do, so a little bit humbling.
Exactly, but you certainly do have bragging rights having the #1 office in the country. Matt, I just really want to thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with us. It's great to let our listeners get to know you a little bit, and we will see you back at the office.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, you too.
Just a quick note. So when you say number one, I hear that it's so easy to say that. We're the number one. Everybody's number one. So you're saying that office is #1 in the country?
That's exactly right. We have just a great team of agents that we work with. Donna, you can probably speak to that. You're in and out of the office a lot more than I am.
Yeah, we have more than 200 agents in that office, and the dynamics there are phenomenal. Every day is different in real estate, and what so many of these people bring to the table is years and years of real estate experience, and anyone is willing to help someone else, and we network on behalf of our buyers and sellers, and so we sell a lot of things in-house because we're able to express a need that we have, whether it's for a buyer or a seller, and then one of our associates might have something that meets that need. So it's really very much of a mentoring and also working with our peers.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for that, Donna. We want to move on to something just a little bit more fun here.
$1 million stats. Cheryl's got the statistics on homes that have sold over $1 million in August, right, Cheryl?
I do, and if you want to get a copy of this report, visit realtalktwincities.com, and there you can find more information about the Minneapolis Lakes office, Matt Baker, as well as the credit tips we've been discussing, and now the upper bracket market stats. So this is for the month of September. How many sales do you think closed in September over $1 million, Ryan?
3.
No. Okay, good guess, but wrong. The answer is 33. All right, so.
You got the 3 right.
33. 33 homes sold over $1 million.
Yes.
There's a wrinkle on the page.
And then the, okay, most expensive sale in the 7-county metro area in September. Anybody want to take a guess as to how much that was?
$3 million.
No. $4,875,000.
Wow.
Located in Medina, 18 acres, 11,400 square feet.
It's a big one.
Okay, here's another one. How many condominiums in the 7-county area sold in September over $1 million?
Should we go with 3 again?
Good guess.
13.
You get the star. And you should get this star, seeing as how we're celebrating your birthday today, Donna.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Okay. All right, so 33 sales in September, over $1 million. How many of those were lakefront properties?
12.
Well, there's 10,000 lakes.
No, 9. Okay, and next question, what city had the most sales over $1 million?
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Halfway right, Eric.
Or a no.
Wrong, Ryan. Minneapolis and Orono, 6 each. Okay, and the last little bit of trivia here, average taxes on a property over $1 million, how much do you think that is, Ryan?
20 grand.
No, $16,000, the highest being at $62,000.
It's a bargain. So you, I mean, your taxes, property tax is only gonna be $1,400 a month. It's just
Geez, that's
It's
a
cheap.
mortgage. Okay, so one other thing I do want to just point out here, there were no sales in St. Paul in September over $1 million. Isn't that surprising? You would think that with Summit Avenue,
what was the highest?
the highest, there were actually 3 right around 700,000. One of those happened to be my listing at 130 Otis in the Mac Groveland area, which sold for 670,000.
Nice, nice. Was that, the other ones, were they Summit Avenue by chance?
One was actually a condo on Summit Avenue, and the other one was at 823 Portland.
Okay, interesting. So in the next segment, we'll be telling you how much more money you can have in 5 years with owning versus renting. We're going to dispel some myths about getting a loan and find out why are people renting, what's going on in the rental market. That's coming up on AM 1280 The Patriot and RealTalkTwinCities.com. I'm Eric Pirius, along
And
with
I'm
Cheryl Kempenek.
With Coldwell Bank of Burnet.
All right, we'll be right back.